Hi everyone, it's your friendly favorite neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium, Lanna K. And I am taping this video on May the 15th. It's the new moon in Taurus that we're celebrating, as well as Uranus entering in Taurus today. And I have you a candle in which I put some intentions that you might need during the time that Uranus is in Taurus. And you can get your own candle, and you can do the same thing if there is anything that you want to bring with you during this intense transit period until 2026. So I'm going to light this candle for you to give you clarity, flexibility, and self-value. We need clarity at this time, as a lot of things are coming up and coming out in our society, in the world around us, in our environment, as we learn new things, because Jupiter is in Scorpio, and this is a big reveal. A lot of things come out of the closet. We understand things, and sometimes it's too much things, and it causes more confusion for us. And we need clarity at this time to be able to see what do we really want, what is really ours, and what is just propaganda, just talk, just bullshit that you can just leave to the side. So we need clarity at this time. Also, we need flexibility, because with Uranus and Taurus, Uranus is not happy, and Taurus is not happy. And these two like to butt heads because Taurus is about foundation, about building something new and keeping things together. And Uranus is about shock and awe and trying to energize people and work together and think of new ways and new things to do things. And Taurus is a little bit stubborn and stuck in its way. So this is a time of friction, but it's needed in this time. This is a time of clearing out and getting rid of things that we don't need. And sometimes chaos is what we need in our life. We create it to put us right back on the path that we need to be. Something that we might be afraid to get rid of. It causes us stress, and we don't know how to break up with it, because breaking up is hard to do. And that is from one of my favorite astrologers, Rick Levine. He calls Uranus and Taurus, breaking up is hard to do. So I wanted to put a little shout out for Rick Levine and his work. So Uranus and Taurus is about finding value in ourselves, revaluing ourselves. Maybe we've put value in the wrong things. Maybe we have been looking too much at the monetary gains, and we're not living in our integrity. And this is a way that we get back to our integrity. But with that said, with Uranus in Taurus, this is about life quakes, earthquakes, shakeups, lightning storms, volcanoes, explosions. This could come out in many different forms. And what we need to do to get You need to figure out what you want. You know that there is going to be shaky times. And you need to know, what can I take with me? And everything else is just going to have to go. You're just going to have to say, well, if it's gone, it's gone. It's okay. I'm still here. This is part of the journey. We are all a part of very interesting times. And I'm grateful to be a part of them. I'm grateful to be here with you and talking to you about them and allowing ourselves to wake up. It's time to wake up. You know, crisis, chaos, I know it's uncomfortable. I've been there. I've lived it. You know, I've watched my dad with an opioid addiction kill himself with opioid addiction. I've been there for my mother who deals with mental illness, and I've been a victim of domestic violence and stuff like that. I've lost a child to a birth defect. So crisis, and I've had a near-death experience as well. Crisis comes to us to shake us up, you know, and I'm grateful for those things. I'm grateful for them because if I didn't have them, I wouldn't know my true strength, you know. So if I can get through it, you can get through it. And there's more to come. There's more that we had to shake free. So let's take a moment and we just breathe through it, because this energy is really intense. Especially, we have a Mars that is squaring Uranus, which Mars is, you know, not easy to work with. You know, Mars is very in your face and aggressive, sometimes a bully, but always assertive and always ready to get the job done. Very masculine. And you might be feeling frustrated today. You may have felt frustrated over Mother's Day and feeling this transit come in, because I feel it is very intense. But again, you need to remember to breathe through it. You're going to be fine. And all right, so happy Mother's Day to everyone. I've tried to record this video a bunch of times. My phone keeps acting up. I don't know if it's about Uranus and Mercury, but it probably is. So be careful with your electronic devices, and because they might be going out. They might be overloaded too, just like we are. So we have to take time during these very tough times to breathe, be in our bodies. It is what it is. And we're going to move through this. We're going to move forward, because this is a time of fate. This is a time of destiny. And so you're not really in control, and you're just going to have to let the energy pass through. And if you're Taurus, like me, this is going to affect your first house, and you can expect the unexpected in yourself. You might be acting a different way. You might be more rebellious. You might be more unwilling to commit in anything right now. Aries, they've been going through this battering with Uranus, and I guarantee all Aries out there, you are not the same person you were 7 years ago. I can guarantee that. You've went through a lot of changes in your life, you know, so, and then Gemini, this is going to affect you in your 12th house, I believe, and that's going to affect your subconscious. And Cancer, this is going to affect your 11th house, which is the house of friendships, hopes, and dreams. Leo, this is going to affect your 10th house. This is going to affect your 10th house of a career, of what you want to do with your life. And you might lose a job, or you might change jobs. You might start doing a business for yourself. You might get into a career that is Uranus related, like astrology, like New Age. Excuse me, I lost some cards. I'm trying not to knock over my phone camera, but all right. Is that everything? Okay, so I'm gonna do some cards, but this is what fell out on the floor, and this is, and there was 2 of them. So the Sun, which is everything that happens, all this change, is in total hope. It is in total optimism. This is like, there's a lot of hope with this change coming. We have to clean out our cobwebs, and it's very hopeful. So know that the change is for the better, to give you more light in your life. And let's see if I can. All right, daughter. This is daughter romance card. I don't know if you can see it, but the daughter romance card came out. So expect more romance in your life. A new relationship with yourself. I think I did those 2. I did my last video. It was about more romance. So loving yourself. So let's enjoy this time, and let's not look at it as a bad thing. Let's not look at change as a negative. Let's not really, because Uranus doesn't do anything negative, and it doesn't really do anything positive. She just gives us energy. What we do with it is up to us. So, let's see if we can. All right, so looky there who showed up in the cards. So Christ is with us during this time. So I think that's just, this is about healing, because in our world, our earth, our mother earth is sick, and we are her children, and we pick up on that, and sometimes we act sick, we act self-destructive, and we are hurting our planet and hurting each other. And this is a time that we heal, and we need to come together. And that is one thing about when you find more crises in your life. That's when the real people that got your back come out. And so you get to know who's really there for me, who really sees who I am and accepts who I am. And those people are going to come out, and then you're going to know how really blessed you are. I mean, and sometimes you might even find out that the people that you thought were your people in your tribe aren't. But that's also a blessing, because you don't need fake people around you who think, that you think of them as, man, they're my best friend, but they're not. They're not. They only think of themselves. So So that's a blessing too, even though that's on the other hand. That's that left-handed blessing that we get sometimes. And I'm going to use this deck is my gilded deck, tarot deck. And this was my first deck, and I'm going to give it to a friend of mine who is interested in learning about tarot. And I know she's going to be great with it. So I'm passing it on down to her, and hopefully it'll bring her as much luck and enjoyment as it has me. I wish her the very best. And so I wanted to know, and I'm sure you want to know, what tarot has to say, the tarot wisdom. What is Uranus? How is Uranus? Oh, sorry, that was my notification. I forgot to turn it off. But what I wanted to ask the cards was that what is Uranus going to change, or how is Uranus going to affect us in a large scale? You know, what is Uranus and Taurus's purpose? And that's what I want to ask the cards. So, what can you tell us? The purpose for Uranus and Aries. What can you tell us? What will Uranus and Taurus bring to the people? All right, we got the sun again. Okay. All right. Okay. So right in the center, is the sun. And this is complete optimism. It is the best of the best card in the tarot deck is the sun. Okay? And beneath it is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And this is about being unbalanced. It's in reverse. So when you have it this way, is balancing your finances, balancing your value. And it is reversed. So it is telling me that value is unbalanced. You know, money is not being spread like it should be. People are not getting what they deserve. It's completely unbalanced. The rich are getting richer. The poor are getting poorer. So this is the purpose. And then we have, she wants to end that. Uranus wants to put that to an end. No more unfairness. No more unfairness. And then we have the Five of Swords. You know, Uranus wants the people that have been taking stuff away from us unfairly to give it back. Give back what you owe to the people. That is what Uranus and Taurus is wanting to say. And this is the Six of Cups, because the people deserve to enjoy their life. They're not enslaved to your systems. to your monetary systems. So this is what Uranus wants to say. And this is what Uranus wants to do, is to free you from monetary slavery. And it needs to change. You know, I could feel that. I could feel that from my soul, you know. So, but Uranus is shaking stuff up. You got the Tower card? She's shaking stuff up. And she will continue to shake stuff up in the financial world, in the financial markets. And so, to me, that is a welcome change. Now, what we do with that is up to us. So, I think that is a great reading, and I thank you for tuning in and watching my video. I will remember you always to light you a candle, and I hope that during this time, that you are really looking inward and seeing what you need to change, seeing what you need to let go of, which is mostly everything, because you have everything that you need inside of you. And know that I love you and that I'm always on your side. I'm your cheerleader. You can check me out. You can email me at psychiclanna@gmail.com. You can look me up on YouTube, Psychic Spirit Medium Lanna K. I know that's a long title. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And you can check me out on Facebook. I have a Psychic Lanna fan page. You can friend me at Lanna K. Hooper on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram, Psychic Lanna on Instagram. I think that's all of my little tidbits, and I am going to start a new series of videos to do your requests. I have a few requests lined up to do tarot readings on celebrities, on political stuff. I don't really watch news. I don't know many celebrities. I kind of keep to myself. So you will get a unbiased opinion. And so who better to read? Somebody who don't know nobody. So have a blessed and beautiful one. And thank you for your support and your love. And we are going to get through this big change together. And we are going to be better than ever. And we're just going to be the masters that we are. And I love you. Have a blessed and beautiful one. Namaste.